So I joined the gym the other day, not to lose weight, of course, but because I like moving around. It makes me feel good. My joints feel a bit better now. I can move my joints more freely, and so it's nice to be able to move about. But it was interesting when I signed up. I'm paying 90 something pound a month, and the woman told me that they do these things, like fun things throughout the months, and this month being Easter, we had an Easter egg hunt, and if you find the Easter egg, you can keep the chocolate. And I thought it's interesting, really, isn't it? Because if you think about it, who is the number one customer for the gym? It's fat people. And how are they keeping these fat people as members? They're giving them chocolate. And it's interesting, isn't it, that there's a lot of people that you know right now who aren't fat, who don't go to the gym. The gym is for fat people. And they go there and they move around a lot and they think that's going to make them lose weight because that's what they were told. That's what I was told too. Back when I used to be very fat, back when my grandmother called me fatty, fatty, bum bum. This was... The gyms are not there to make you lose weight, they're there to make you lose money. If you want to lose weight, the crazy thing is that it's all about diet. And it hurts me to say it a little bit because I remember arguing with someone about this years ago and I was totally wrong. Because I've seen, if I eat a lot of food and exercise, I don't get as fat as if I eat a lot of food and don't exercise. But what's happened is I used to exercise loads and I was still fat. And there wasn't enough exercise I could do with the diet I was on to ever be in anywhere near a healthy condition. And I figured something out, right? I've been thinking about this and I see what happens now. I see the loop that people get stuck in. So we get told that we are fat because we are lazy and we eat too much. So what we do is we say, okay, I'm going to force myself. I've got no energy because I'm overweight. I've got no energy, but now I'm going to use my willpower and I'm going to force myself to exercise. And then we do that and we go in the gym and we lift all these weights and we stand on these treadmills for ages and we hog up a whole lane in a swimming pool and we walk into a sauna and we look like a turkey in an air fryer and we do all these things, right? And we're trying to lose weight and we're forcing ourselves and we don't lose weight because then we go back home and our body's like, whoa, that was a lot. And now we've got to eat a load of food again. The food that we eat makes us tired. When we eat carbohydrates and sugars, it makes us tired. And now, look, I don't know in the future if there isn't room for some carbohydrates, but our diets are primarily carbohydrates. We eat way too many of them. And that's why if you're watching this and you're someone who's overweight, I'm trying not to make it. If you're watching this and you're someone who's overweight, it's not that you're lazy. When I was overweight, it weren't that I was lazy. Trust me, I was exercising all the time and you probably are too. And the reason I'm laughing about it, the reason I'm making fun of this situation is because it is so ridiculous that we didn't realize this before. That I didn't realize it before. But I mean, you go to the doctors and you talk to them about it and they're going to give you, most of the time you go to the doctors, your doctor is going to be fatter than you. And I don't care how fat you are, there are some real fat doctors. And they're going to be telling you to eat this thing and eat that thing and do these exercises. And it won't last because it ain't sustainable. The crazy thing is that I've been on this, I was on the lion diet for a long time. And then I moved on to carnivore. And now I have carnivore with a couple of other things included like honey and coconut water because I enjoy them. I try and keep them in moderation though and stay almost totally carnivore. But anyway, I've been on this diet and this is something that everyone says isn't sustainable. And I've been doing this for, I don't know, over a year. Getting on a year and, I think a year and 4 months I've been doing it, I think. So I don't say this to make fun of you. I say this to make fun of the education that you've been given. It's all backwards. It don't matter how much you exercise. It's not actually that you are a lazy person and you're probably not. A lot of times people get told that they're eating too much food because they have some psychological problem, a dependency on food. They're comfort eating. When they get stressed, they eat more food. Maybe there's some truth to that for some people. I would say for most people, they're eating more food because they're tired, because the food isn't giving them energy. You're getting these peaks and crashes all the time. I've lived it, and now I live the opposite. Now I'm on a carnivore diet, and my energy stays consistently high. It's like 10 p.m. right now. I wouldn't have been able to do this before, talking like this. Might sound a bit extreme if you don't know my backstory, but I was very, very unwell for years. Consider doing a carnivore diet. I've seen it work for me. I've seen it work for other people as well. People say keto diet works as well, but I've never tried that. I don't know. But I want you to take that away, what I said there, and think about it. When you look at the gyms, most of the people at the gym, there's a gym just round the back there. It's about a 5-minute walk from here. Full of fat people. You know people who don't exercise at all that are thin. Some of it might be genetic, you can write it off, make up excuses and all that, but I am living proof that the carnivore diet does make you lose weight. And that wasn't even why I went on it. I just noticed it, and now I'm just sitting here thinking about it, and I'm thinking, wow, that's crazy. It's because we were told wrong. Eating cereals in the morning, carbohydrates and sugar to start our day, so that we end up with this peak of energy and then a crash. And then we're drinking all this coffee to keep us going and these energy drinks to keep us going. And then lunchtime, we're having sandwiches, bread, all these carbohydrates again to give us that peak of energy and then the crash again, 3 p.m. And then we have dinner and then our energy crashes again and we go, oh, it's been a busy day today. You ain't. It's just that your food is just sending your blood sugar all over the place. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I've never measured my blood sugar, but I know that that's what I experience, and I know I don't experience it anymore because if I eat nothing but meat, when I eat food, it doesn't affect me. This is the other big misconception I was thinking about. You see, like they used to say after a roast dinner, because you eat all that meat and all that potatoes and all that, that your energy, you need to go lay down and your body's trying to digest it all. It's funny how you don't get that after you eat literally as much meat as you want. I could literally cook up like a kilogram of beef right now, eat it. I probably couldn't eat it, but I'd try and eat as much till I cannot eat anything else. And my energy would barely go down at all. Sorry if I offended any of you. I'm just playing around. I feel for you. I know what it's like to be overweight. I'm only playing. But if you are overweight, listen to what I'm saying. Don't get defensive. It's true. Try it out. It worked for me. It might work for you.